Yo. Yo, yo, yo. It's time, y'all. It is time for the Arlecchino story quest. Welcome back to some Genshin Impact. We already know a little bit about what's going to happen. Obviously, we're going to fight her. Lenny and Lynette and Fremine are going to fight her. But why? Hell, I don't know. When the hearth flame goes out. Ignis Purgatorius chapter, Act 1. Okay, yes, and this. The child who doesn't exist. Focused experience mode. Yes, we are going to enable that. Because I know a lot of shit can happen.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Sure! As of recording this, the day before, or the night before, I should say, we literally just pulled Arlecchino. So we have her. But she's like...
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
She's like level 2. Sorry I keep checking my fucking memory. I'm just making sure we're all good. Hi, Lenny!
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Over here.
Hi, Lenny! What you doing over there with your bummet? Hey, I got your stupid bow. I don't want it. Lenny! Oh, this is about to be heat.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion.
Sure!
Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day.
That's crazy.
I certainly wasn't expecting it.
We didn't even do anything yet.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Probably not.
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front.
So
Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh dear.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson
Really?
seems a bit more crowded than usual.
The hell going on with the House of the Heart? There's a fucking cat also.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you...
Oh my god, that's a Sorry.
You scared Paimon half to death!
Lord Jesus.
Father, you're here.
No shit.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
Oh, I got all the need to be nervous.
Of course. I can also understand
Even the cat
the
is nervous.
confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Yeah, we still have our reservations about your fucking organization.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past.
Hello.
And I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
What the hell do you mean by that?
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
Do you still have Tartalia's vision?
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Right.
What sort of rumor?
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
Really? Like a ghost story?
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Ruh-roh.
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all. If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days.
Oh, I'm gonna stick around,
I'm sure
all
the
right.
children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Oh, hell yeah.
Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Can I come along?
Of course, Father.
Please? I got you, C2. Please? No? Okay. Gotta stick with this bitch-ass motherfucker. I couldn't help but feel intimidated. Ah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, you know what I'm saying? She also suggested we stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home
Houseway.
and introduce you to my other siblings.
Don't give a damn about
You're
your sibling.
quite well known in the organization already.
Oh?
A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy.
Oh.
If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Okay, fine.
All right. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway.
Hey, I'm
but
sorry
let's
I
be
keep...
clear.
Okay,
we're
we're
just
good.
gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. If we're your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Man, I'm sure hope so Paimon can shut the fuck...
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day.
Cool.
In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
Lenny can cook?
Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Word? Oh, wait, he's not actually taking us to the house. Oh, my lord. So that was just the damn intro, bro. Okay. Be a house guest. Sure. What the hell? She got you all the way down here in the mix? Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been here, bro. It's been a minute since I've been here for sure. Damn. Y'all all four in or
We
in
rented
there?
this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
I thought y'all were staying there.
Awesome, thanks. So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with. There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Okay. Help Lenny distribute supplies. Gotta do fucking work. The hell? The hell y'all doing? What the fuck is this?
Lenny, we're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
Shop low?
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Oh, you know, it's just the traveler. Don't even worry about it. Oh,
It's
dang.
the Traveler in Paimon!
Don't even worry about it, big dog. I'll sign autographs later.
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Alright, damn, listen, you have to get all your homies and stuff. Like, we trying to actually do something right now. Oh, good fucking
One
lord.
at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
I guarantee you when we go to Natlon, actually, I'll hold that thought.
Of course! Father and Lenny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Lenny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give.
That's crazy.
As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
What the hell did we even do for her again? I don't even know.
The Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
Hey, look, I'm strong and all that, but that's fucking cap, alright? I can't do that.
Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days.
Try 3 hours.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Yeah, mine's also a bit of a stretch.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right?
I've got all I need.
Oh, we
Arlecchino.
don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist.
I don't give a
I
fuck.
can give you some of my new potions.
Don't want them.
Just pick your poison.
Don't care.
And by
What?
that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
I don't want any.
Huh?
Don't want your damn Robitussin.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Speaking of stealth, my memory kind of stealthy right now.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
Don't give a damn.
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Poisoned by what, bro?
Wait, when you said gifts, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But
Stealth
those are the best
tactics?
we can give you. You don't like them?
Oh, no, baby.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
If I say it, I'll get cooked. So I'm not even gonna go there.
All right, Folt, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that
Shit,
counts.
I didn't mean to do that. My fault.
You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Yeah, we definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with.
Damn.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Just let us know.
Yeah.
Type shit.
Especially if it's poison or something.
Oh my gosh.
Got all sorts of potions for that.
You're a freak.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Bye bye, bitch head motherfucker. My man, ho ammo.
Bye.
Don't give a fuck. Get your ass out of here. I had to say bye twice.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That
To
kind
me?
of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
I ain't gonna be no damn part of this.
When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets.
What?
Curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Keep him abandoned. What the fuck?
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden
Talk
her
about
from
some
trying
damn-
all the
aw,
different
hell.
concoctions she comes up
Put
with,
that
but
boy
she
in
still
jail.
tries to test them in secret.
Put him in purgatory.
Keep an eye on that one.
What? She like hella potions? Hey, link her up with Sucrose. I'm sure they'll have a fun time.
Chaplot is around my age.
No, the hell he
While
ain't.
I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions. I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them.
Okay.
They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Well, I don't fucking want it. Is that simple? No, thank you. Type shit. Where are we going? Okay, I gotta go fucking back. Okay, I'll hate them. Do your thing. Thank you, sir. And okay.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks.
Leon.
And who are these two?
Man,
Outsiders?
you don't fucking know me, gang.
Allow
thought-
me to introduce you.
I thought I was
This is
well
the
known.
Traveler and Paimon.
I thought I was well known.
You're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
That's what the fuck I thought. Not too well. I-E-O-O.
It's nice to meet you.
Type
I
shit.
heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Yeah, we still got Remuria soon. Like that's already in the map, but I haven't gone there yet. We got Natlon, which probably is gonna have what the fuck is it called? Damn. The Marriage of Ari, which we're probably gonna be able to see, and then Shesnaya, and then Celestia, and then the game's probably gonna fucking end.
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
Yup.
Oh, good for you.
Oh, good for you.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new opera that started running recently?
No.
I think it's called... The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh fuck.
Oh, this
No.
is the first we've heard of it.
Nah, I ain't-
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
Okay.
From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
I don't know.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Okay. As you spend more time talking about popular culture, the atmosphere becomes more
After
relaxed.
this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
A fucking manicure?
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair.
Absolutely not.
Wonder how much it'll cost.
$1 billion.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House
Sure.
of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Are they even a part of the damn House of the
I
Hearth?
heard that.
Oh!
Oh,
Well, you should take that as a damn compliment.
Oops.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others?
Oh, they are a part of it.
Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now.
Oh, dear.
I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Excuse me?
That's enough, Filial.
Nah, you gonna talk.
Don't talk about family members behind their back.
Oh, too late.
Whatever. Let's go.
Too late.
I
I need all the info.
guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
We not cool like that. Don't even worry about it. We not cool like that. Save your damn money. Go see it with Filio. Y'all probably get a good date out of it.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
All right, Lenny. I'm gonna need all the info. I already know where this is going. I just need to know how.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
Oh please, it's better not to pry. We should observe. Hell,
You're
yeah,
right.
observe for
We're
now.
only here as guests after all.
Exactly.
Lenny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Hey, your ass ain't going nowhere, brother. Where do you think you're going off to? Oh, bang. Where do you think you're going?
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They're weird.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind.
I know they had interesting different unique pasts and whatever, and so that's kind of the way they are, and that's why they're in the orphanage, but I don't know.
Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
In the stew?
Of course!
In the studio?
Then let's head out and... Fremine,
The fuck?
what are you doing here?
Isn't he supposed to be here?
Well,
Alright.
Hey, nice to see you again!
I got you like C4, my boy.
You too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth.
Uh-huh.
Welcome.
We're Lynette.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
That sounds very delightful.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem.
If possible.
Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for?
Huh?
You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Ruh-roh.
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night.
Fat ass.
Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
Fremine,
Who else is it?
you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your
Huh.
life skills still need some work.
Who, is it her, the Phantom Child?
Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
I guess so.
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes.
Ruh-roh, what's going on?
Just follow me.
Hey, where is Lynette? Where is Lynette? What's up, Rage? Uh-oh, it's behind here? What the? Oh!
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Excuse me? That's the girl from the animation? Wasn't she friends with Arlecchino when she was like a kid? What?
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
She was like her best friend.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
What?
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy's in the game?
Clairvy?
There's no way!
It's nice to meet you.
How are you still... You
Does
didn't age
that
at
ring
all.
Any bells, Lenny?
I'm so confused.
No, Not at all.
Oh, my
That's not
gosh.
a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
What's that damn ice on your neck?
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
Wait a minute.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No
I
way.
haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
I'll tell you what. It's so good to read lore and like it's so different to like already know like a bit of the lore and like watch the watch the other stuff that they post on YouTube because this shit is so important.
For how long?
Well, you know, just 600 days.
About half a month now.
But what the hell?
Ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Oh boy.
I know what I'm doing.
Apparently not.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
That's from the trailer.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal.
Oh boy.
So why are you doing this?
We're about to find out.
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that.
Why?
Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him.
What?
I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted,
The hell is she
of
talking
hearing
to?
voices. It's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
Bro, is she like, bro? Cause didn't she die? Didn't Arlecchino kill her, bro? Like back when she was like known as Perware, like that's her real name.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
That is wild, bro.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family. I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
Wow.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever.
True that.
Someone is bound to find out eventually.
Yeah.
I haven't thought that far yet.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Oh boy. Alright, so we just gonna talk with Clairvy right now? I guess. Okay, never mind. We're gonna get more info. Maybe. Okay, never mind.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
How the hell are you here?
Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
I bet that necklace has to do something with it.
No way. They have a really deep
Wait,
bond.
that's
I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
that looks like a Lumineuse bell. Isn't that important?
I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What the hell you mean by that?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Well, that's fucking creepy.
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
What? Damn.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette.
Oh.
We grew up together, the three of us.
He about to spit
We
some
were
heat.
all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood.
True.
You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Lenny and Fremine.
How about you mind your damn business?
Go check on them.
They over there for a reason. They talking in private out here.
It's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Raining where, woman? You're underground.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or...
Why?
Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you?
Why?
Is everything alright?
Why did we not mind our damn business?
everything's fine.
Bullshit.
Thanks for asking.
You're a terrible liar.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
This is why we should have mind our damn business, because now he wants us gone. Sometimes having guests around can come in handy.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
Yes, but I feel like their disputes are very important. Like, they gotta...
Just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so
boy.
I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Oh boy.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down.
Okay.
That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here.
I mean, I
Then
kind
we
of
can
already
send
know.
her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Oh.
And?
Well, clearly didn't work.
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time, she just reappeared.
Damn.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
Yeah, that
It
shit look
seems that
good.
wherever the house is,
That food look good.
she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here. Paimon remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
Yeah, don't quote me on
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot.
it. Sure.
Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me something.
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids.
Fist bump!
Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Oh, there she is. There you are. That's funny.
Whoa!
Lynette!
She hitting that whip. Sorry.
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Oh, she look angry. Why is she so angry?
And, when exactly did you get here?
Huh? Yeah, you can't. You try to keep.
You're an idiot, brother.
You try to keep this from her.
And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
How did I do?
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her.
I know you ain't talking to me.
I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Oh boy, I see where this is gonna go. I now
If you don't
see.
agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
Alright, well, you got no fucking choice.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Why don't you just let her join?
Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
We're all in this
After we talk to Claire,
together.
we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Type shit. We're all in this together. That shit looks so good, bro.
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you
You
guys.
didn't even eat it. Bro, is that like French toast? What is that?
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Okay, I thought that was almost some fourth wall shit. Okay, she can't actually eat.
That's right.
Okay, so they know she's a spirit. Okay.
Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all.
That's kind of crazy.
Still,
it looks like she's right
when
there.
she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer.
Because she knows who
My
killed.
guess is that she's
Oh
just
my
as
gosh.
confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Oh my lord.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
Who killed you?
Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
No.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
You know Clairview lore? Let's get it.
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The Knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
Okay, simple.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster.
Oh man.
And I've never seen you before.
I don't think. Oh, the Knave. No, the other Knave. Not Perware. Not our Arlecchino. The previous Arlecchino.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Oh
The
boy.
people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be.
Why?
In this house, some people are family, and
Oh.
other people are just test subjects.
What?
Those kinds of people are never going to
This
get
so okay. This is making sense.
unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Cause it's really just like, especially in the past, right? Before the our Arlecchino pulled up in the mix, it was just like a death battle. Like who's the strongest to make sure to take over the other Knave position, the other House of the Hearth leader position. Wow.
Wait, does that mean the Knave... She...
Not her. Is the other one.
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend.
Perry.
She's the only one I trust in this place.
Is that related to Parent Harry? Is that related to or is that girl? Is that blonde girl
Have
in the
either of
animation?
you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Oh my god, this is from the past. It's from the past.
Clairvy, Perry.
Ne-
Neither of those names are on the roster.
They scratched them out.
But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
Let's hear it.
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's
You
your
don't know what a
birthday,
wish is?
You're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Yeah? Where the hell you going?
To go outside.
Easy. Hello. Let's go out right now.
Where the sun can find me.
It's right there. Just gotta climb the...
It? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Yep, very, very simple.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I feel like she's still thinking of the past Arlecchino, like the past Knave. That's crazy, because obviously that's not, it doesn't look like that's how it still runs. What did she mean by that? Things can't be this simple.
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan.
What it is?
I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight.
Or you can just walk her upstairs.
Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
This ain't gonna end well, because Arlecchino gonna find them and be like, where the fuck my children
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
I'm already here, bro. You might as well.
Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while.
Okay.
You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
I'll do whatever she tells me to do.
That
sounds...
it. You want us to distract her.
That sounds good to me.
I'll give you a magic
Quality
word.
time with the
If
with the
Father
queen.
suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Cute ass bird.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
It's finna get
If
juicy.
the worst case
It's
scenario
finna get juicy.
happens and we're discovered,
It's finna get juicy.
just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
I'm gonna turn my desktop audio up. I don't think it's loud enough. Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
The beach. I'm gonna keep going. Let's do like one point. Alright. Why the hell is she at the beach? What, she getting a
really
tan?
hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Yeah, it ain't gonna get well, my boy. It ain't gonna go well, my boy. I'm gonna just keep it a bug with you. It ain't gonna go well, my boy. Alright, sea breeze rendezvous. Oh, she's literally right out here. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing, Buttercup. Whatever you say. Sun is out. It's nice and bright. Come on, Kozla. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on! Okay. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Time to go.
Yep, time to go indeed. Come on. Oh, there is no way. There is no way.
It's the Knave and child.
Oh, we are definitely interrupting something. What? There's two arbiters together. What?
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Yeah, and doesn't she still have your vision?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Right.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea.
Oh.
After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya. And well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
Okay.
So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, the master.
More Skirk?
I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
Shit.
I still have so many questions for her.
So do I.
Without any other leads. All I could do was ask the Knave to help me track her down.
Mm-hmm.
She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Damn.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
My boy, you need some Robitussin?
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
Well, that's dub.
And that's
I
good,
guess.
because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me.
Piero?
He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Ooh.
Project Stuja?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, that's the one.
Regrader?
Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
Is Regrader working with Sandrone? Is it that motherfucker, or is it Oh! It's Panalone! The first thing that come up is, oh my god, okay, so he's like, okay, that's like his name.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be
Pantalone.
far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
She
I've
would
been
whoop
waiting for
your
the chance to
ass!
see you go all out.
She would whoop your ass!
And what a sweet little daydream that is.
Come on, man.
But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
Come on, man.
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Uh-huh.
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Yeah. They're roasting each other. Passive aggressive.
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Yeah, what the hell is Child talking about?
Well, we just...
Wanted to learn more about you, you know, because, you know, I'm trying to, you know...
We're super close to Linny and the others.
I'm really trying to get the
We
digits.
still don't know much about you.
I'm really trying to get the digits, and I'm just really, you know, I really feel like we got a close connection, you know, and I really think you're very pretty.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
We need to go a little further than that, man.
Well, you see, there's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Is she gonna go into depth?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
He doesn't know?
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful.
True.
Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that. Now can we?
I mean, I already know.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave.
Oh.
I still have a small matter to resolve.
If you don't stay the hell...
You go!
If you don't stay the hell right there... She's sure to run into... Yeah. Should I release the bird? No, we should try to get her talking about something else. Not the house of the... The House of the Hearth. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
I think she knows what we're up to, bro.
I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser, which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Child, she will whoop your ass.
And why would I betray them?
Come on now.
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Oh!
At least, that's what I heard.
Oh, shit. He brought it up. And it's time to die. And it's time to die. And
Okay,
it's time
okay,
to die.
I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
The rooster, that's that old dude. That's the old short one. Merely half a day. The knave betrayed the house. Clerval was true. Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects? It's not her, bruh.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Not her, it's
Never
the
mind
other
what
one.
I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth. And
Many?
even going so far to attack your own family.
Yeah, I mean, technically she did do that.
I see.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Nope.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
Yeah.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved. But I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I thought she was.
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate.
So where the hell are you
People
from?
would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives.
Snezhnaya?
Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the...
Oh!
Well,
So she had a house so she
you
didn't get
wanted
caught.
extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
She's gotta be from Snezhnaya then, right? So much for learning anything else about her portrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. Seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Ooh.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Is Child in this like we have to distract her?
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so... friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Damn.
They were that high stakes?
Sounds like
Well, at least that's not a thing anymore.
sounds like the champion duelist, the dueling.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
Child begins to share a story about his siblings. It's the type of conversation you usually leave you falling asleep, but you find yourself grateful to Child for buying you more time.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going.
Okay, I hope that was enough time.
Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
I'll whoop your ass every time, bro.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
Which Gnosis?
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off.
We're just gonna skim
See
right
you all
past
some
that?
other time.
This is the Geonosis?
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
Paimon, you fucking suck at lying.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit.
I mean, that's cool too,
I have some
right?
things to think about.
As long as she doesn't, like, leave the premises.
Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
I mean, I'm also down with just chilling right here. That's also cool as hell. You know, I love you and all that.
we managed to
okay.
keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh yeah, the hell she did.
Oh,
There ain't no way. Wait, what else you gotta say? Okay, I guess not. We just gotta go walk down there our damn self. Here we go. What's gonna happen now? I know story quests like aren't too long. They're usually like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And I think we're in like an hour. Maybe not even. Well, how long have I been recording for? Yeah, 49 minutes. So we're kind of in.
Time to go.
We're kind of in.
does it go?
Yeah, how'd it go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue.
Oh.
Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Why? Was she a vampire?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight,
What?
she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Okay. Does it have to do with...
Huh.
There's no way.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or...
Bruh.
No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
I'm not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list.
Oh, good.
It's right here.
This is what I want to see.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Let me see.
Oh, that's a lot of pages.
Oh,
Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
this is the roster,
We can
right?
each take a section. Here.
La
Give me the-
Pouillade, Landois, Chambel, Horaire.
Oh, do we know any of these people? Not really. Oh, that's the
yes.
execution list.
That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Damn.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Lovely.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
I wonder if maybe Arlecchino's like falling into the same pattern that the past one did. Like, cause when she fought her and everything, and she became the next father and whatever, she was like, "I'm gonna be better. I'm not gonna kill all these motherfuckers." Right? What if she what if it's just like a pattern she started falling into?
Wait, so that means the Knave,
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Damn. Okay.
Her name's
Claire?
not here, huh?
Excuse me,
Well,
Clary's
that's
not there.
too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Oh, it's had to be longer than that. So this is a more recent list.
Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange?
Yeah,
Strange
I
things
mean,
that happen. Yeah.
I know there have been arguments in the past. Times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected,
The
actually.
vibe is not vibing.
Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share.
Great.
But that's also where the similarities end.
Hey,
Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here.
opposites attract.
As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui.
Lovely.
And to a lot of people,
We already knew that.
that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
Yeah.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui.
Why?
Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Uh-oh.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Wow.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
Yeah, they're fucking stupid.
Clairvy's words
I mean,
probably
she's
gave them
right.
the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Why am I yawning? He knows about that too.
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either.
Oh boy. Maybe that'll be really important in Natlon because people have been saying that Pantalone is gonna be a Natlon.
I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
Oh boy.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Oh man. Okay. The Rooster. That's Big Nose Old Head Ass, and then Regrader I just looked up is Pantalone.
Because the
Damn.
House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Does that mean that Natlon is gonna contain those two?
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Yeah, y'all just want to do your damn magic shows.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process.
Damn.
Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of
What?
an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Oh, it's all about control. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Lenny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. Should keep a sharp eye out on any future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn. Yeah, Project Tuesday, I think we're gonna hear about that.
Okay,
We're gonna hear about that.
complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife.
What the hell does that
You
mean?
can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal. But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filial and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on
What?
one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now.
Oh my gosh.
It's getting late. We should head back and get some rest.
Lovely.
We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Shit, it is getting real. The next day. Yeah.
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
Damn.
Hey, you don't think the maid will be too angry with Lenny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Have you seen who the weekly boss is?
She's even scary when she smiles.
You ain't lying.
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Nah, you're on your own. You can just hide behind me.
Trust
Oh.
his effort, Traveler.
Where the hell Claire going? Where the hell are you going?
Look over there.
What the hell are you doing?
Let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Hey, Clever, you're not supposed to be over there. Oh, hell.
Time to go.
All hell's about to break loose. Come on, come on.
Over there.
Yep, right there. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh. What?
Oh, where is she going?
Yeah.
Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Come on. Where are you going? Is it daylight? No, it's not daylight. What is it? Is it before sunrise?
Yeah.
Oh, look. She stopped.
Larvy. What are you doing?
Clarvy.
The hell you doing?
Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. There's nothing here.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream
No.
of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
No.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clarvy. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
What the hell you with that?
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited.
Yeah, that was in your hit.
We're
That was
all
in your time.
expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value.
The doctor?
Handed over to the doctor. Experimented on. And given a fate worse than death.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
seen it happen
No.
again and again. And I've had enough.
You're saying the Knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
She's a fatui, man. She's
I
hard.
knew you wouldn't believe me.
She's a harbinger, man.
Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her
Oh.
like a real mother.
Nope, she's talking about the past one. See what the hell did I say?
Mother?
That's what it. Come on,
But she doesn't deserve that
come
title.
on. She don't even
She's
know who the real one
disgraced it
is.
And tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
She's stuck in 1604.
If
Like,
only
get with
Perry
the
were
times.
here, she'd understand.
Is Perry? Is Perry? Arlecchino? I thought it was like Pear Rare or something.
Harry. There's that name again.
It's either her or the blondie.
Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if
yeah,
she's
this is-
mistaken us for someone else.
This is getting a little, yeah. Now that you say that, I'm a little scared.
Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
Yeah.
It's getting windy. I should close the window.
Ah, I know what she's talking about from the animation.
Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora.
Ah,
It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
that's crazy, bro. Like, you see the animation before this, it's crazy, man.
Perry and I promised each other
It is
that
Perry.
once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
I thought it was like Pear Rare, not Perry.
But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should
Yeah.
really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
Okay, the Knave needs to pull up right now.
What should
bro.
I do?
The Knave needs to pull up right now. Excuse me. Well, what the hell are you gonna do? She comes back to herself, she gives a weak smile and leaves on her own.
Paimon Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her.
Yeah, she's a spirit just like living the past memories,
Well,
bro.
let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Oh, so we didn't even... Okay, the night passes. The night passes.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Hey, I got a motherfucking question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the Knave and the Doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Oh, you know. Just, you know.
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us.
But she said mother, y'all gotta... She said mother, that's not...
We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
Man, we gotta get this cleared up, man.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them.
Oh.
That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
Hell no.
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth.
Of course. Well, you know why? Because he already did.
Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this.
Well,
The
we've
House
been
of the
down
Hearth
this
has
road
its own
before.
principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the Knave and the Doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either.
Please bring up mother. Come on.
The easiest thing
Just
to do
say
is
it.
ask the Knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore.
This whole
I'm
night?
counting on you to distract her. Lynette, you're with me.
Oh, we're doing it
Friendly,
again?
you know what to do.
Oh, they're doing it
Be on
again.
your guard, everyone. All right, let's get to it.
Let's get down to business. I didn't think we'd do it like a second time. I just TP. Okay. To defeat. Dude, this whole story quest has been in Poisson. To defeat the Huns. To look for the Knave. Let's see what's going on now. She's still there. She is. Where the hell? Did you even sleep, woman? Do you even sleep? What the hell you got going on, man? Hi.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale.
Uh-huh.
Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Oh, you give a damn. See, this is why, like, look. Because I wasn't sleeping with you. What?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Well, unfortunately, that's not the case.
So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Ruh-roh.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
This motherfucker knew. Come on, man. She too damn smart, man.
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Bullshit.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere?
Oh, boy.
Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
She already knows.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Oh, for fuck's sake. And then I'm just like, so you know everything?
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
What? Why? Why are we going?
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along, if only for your friends' sakes.
What should we do?
Fuck.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
Yeah. We should release the pigeon. I forgot about that. We just have it on standby?
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up.
We got no other
And we
options.
probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Tenfold. Palais Mermonia, here we go. And are we gonna talk to Nervalette? I think we're gonna talk with Nervalette, right?
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
Sure, of course.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
Huh?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine, although there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately.
She avoided the question.
No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one.
Oh.
In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
Oh, they're betraying the house. Because they're doing stuff behind her back.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
Okay. I don't know if she's bullshitting or like if she really is kind of falling into the lines with the mother.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
Oh, beautiful. Brilliant. There's really no other way to solve this?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Oh, so you're not going to kill them.
As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
What the hell do they do?
They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
How about not kill anybody?
If Linny and the others manage to
You ain't gotta do
dispose
all
of
that.
Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost.
She knows about
In
Clairvy.
that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Bruh.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
Well, we all know what happens with that. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh.
Do try and keep better track of it next time.
We're so cooked,
It
bro.
takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Oh,
Permanently.
poor baby.
Wait, where did you get that?
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be
Are you sure?
prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
She just fucking knows. Bro.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
I can't believe this lady's just able to walk around this place. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. We give her too much. We give her too much power, man. Oh no. Well, Nervalette, you got some. This is gonna be hella. This is gonna be crazy, man. Bet you didn't expect to see us three
It's been
today.
a while, Monsieur Neuvillette, I must say. I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis.
Oh, that's right. They gave her the Gnosis.
I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well.
They gave her the...
If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I forgot about that. Because at first when they were talking about the Gnosis, I was like, oh, the Geo-Gnosis? No, bitch! They gave her the Gnosis! I forgot why. There was some sort of deal. I forgot. Was it to help? I think it was so she could help Fontaine from the prophecy.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Okay. Why is it so quiet? It's so quiet. There's no audio at all. Like at all. What is happening? There's no audio. Never wanted to be a cup of tea so bad.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out.
Okay.
As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean.
I don't think she says that very kindly.
Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
I mean, it sounds like she's just saying to let them go, not whoop their ass.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Absolutely not.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Cap.
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
I like how Neuvillette just doesn't give a fuck that we're here. Like, he has not said a word to us.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary,
Can I get the Gnosis
I
back?
will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
The who?
Tartuffe. Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
So what the hell happened?
Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Oh, great.
I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
What? What just happened? I was starting to understand, and then I was like, wait a minute, what? Oh, boy. Oh, brother. She is a one sneaky little motherfucker.
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
A bunch of analogies that don't make sense.
You really want to know?
Yes.
I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Like what?
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
It ain't. The hell are you running for?
Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Is he practicing for a damn trap meet? The Knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. Hey, what's Duel yelling about over here? We just gonna walk past that? While we were talking about in front of the Pali Marmonia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Yeah, dude, she knows. Maybe she anticipated how Lenny and the others were going to act. And pow.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright?
What the hell is your problem?
Jeez, I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
My bad.
Well, let me make it up to you at least.
Hey.
Here, take this paper. On the house.
Hello, what was the paper got? He looks familiar?
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
I'm sorry, I don't remember who the fuck this
Please,
is.
I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Oh, you better know who the hell this is. She look damn crazy.
Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh?
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune.
You don't think she
If
look like
only
a
I had
crazy
the chance
person?
to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory, though, right? I'm getting married soon, so
Oh, lovely.
sometimes it's hard
Congrats.
to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye.
Get the fuck out of here. What the hell was that? What's
Now
on
that
the
my
paper?
affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
What do you have? What are on the papers?
Why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Oh my god.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
Oh boy. Looks like Paimon's trying to buy us more time. It's not gonna work. She already knows our plan.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
Come on.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
I kinda already know.
Wait,
What?
why are you
Keep
being
going.
so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Come on.
Then what do you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Alright, the hell you want?
Wonderful. Here it is.
She's not gonna tell
When
us.
the time comes, make the choice that you deem
Gosh.
most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Oh, what did she tell us?
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
Okay.
Then we have a deal.
Okay.
Follow me.
What are we doing? Oh, this is so sneaky. I hate that I don't know what's going on. And that's been like this whole freaking combo. Where are we going? Where are we going? Why are we going out here? Why? Well, we've got quite the walk. What? Oh gosh. This isn't the fight, is it? I'm not ready to fight her yet, man. Oh gosh. It's getting rainy. Oh no, that can only mean one thing. Why are we here?
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
I was like, shut the hell up, man. What are we doing?
What is this place?
I mean, we've been here before.
Somewhere
already.
long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building.
I know where.
Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
It's where the fight happened in the animation.
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a harbinger. And before Lily and the others joined the House of the Hearth.
Oh my gosh.
Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother.
And
this is where it all happened.
Crazy.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Yup. Yeah, why the heck?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story
I mean,
first.
we kind of know.
I'll start from the beginning.
She was forced to, because that was the rules.
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the Knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house.
Yup.
Clairvy
knew
was
that
happy here.
in the anime.
For a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Yup.
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge.
She was evil.
Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process.
Damn.
There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Literally what Clairvy said.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her? You said that Clairvy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clairvy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter.
Damn.
She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally.
Yeah, well, she did that.
Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Crazy.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age, who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Peruere! That is her real name. I knew I wasn't tripping, but she called you Perry. It is you!
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Yes.
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
That's you!
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Perouer that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed. There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating.
Damn.
The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Perouer would look out at the moon together, a fierce longing for freedom shining in her eyes.
Damn.
But one day, that light simply vanished.
Yup.
Oh no. What happened?
You whooped her at.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Perouer weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever. It was during this time that Perouer suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success.
Right.
Clairvy never gave another reason, but Perouer could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
Yeah.
If she couldn't escape and fight back, then only one option remained.
Death.
Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Perouer, the very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Perouer end her life.
So sad.
From that moment on, Perouer's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away,
the itsy spitsy spider,
the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success.
You ain't think I was gonna know that? See, Arlecchino kind of like a spider, so...
It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing the person at the very top.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct. This is the place where Perouer killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared.
Wait, that was a year later?
The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house.
Well, yeah.
Only those who survive get to write the rules. Perouer won the battle and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
Ooh, that shit hard.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Perouer. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
And this was your story just as much as Clairvy's.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories.
Dude, with the no music is so hot. Like,
After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father.
What a story, bro.
And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
The Clervy we met, though. Who is she?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clervy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clervy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
Well, what else could she be?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin.
That's fucked up.
You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
What?
Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim.
What?
Clervy is a very special case. Clervy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Bro, is this why she, like, glitches?
Memory is
You know, like her idol?
mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however. And it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
No kidding.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clervy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like
yep,
she exists with us in the
absolutely is.
present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clervy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives.
Damn.
But other
Real
times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clervy to sunlight. They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple. In Clervy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Oh my gosh.
No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gone, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
I don't think she'll
It's too
listen.
late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well. She's had quite the effect on them.
Bro,
I hope you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share. Because that is how a household should be run.
Oh, talking?
Is this really what you want to do?
We talk?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Oh my god, we're talking.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
What?
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, shit. We're gonna stop her from killing Clervy. Or Clervy.
Here they are, Father.
Oh my.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
Oh gosh.
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time, but I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Well...
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clervy.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Perry!
Oh no, don't run over to...
Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Uh-oh! We fighting? Like right now?
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Oh dear.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch. So
punish
I'll
me
deal
too.
with
I mean,
your
what?
punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By traitors? Do you mean us?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Oh my gosh.
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3.
Oh hell.
Participants: Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy.
Damn snitch.
Nantoy clearly said, "If only Father wasn't the one who took us in."
Oh yeah, they dead.
Sato added,
They dead.
"I'm sick of this life.
They are all
I
dead.
just want to live as a normal person."
Nobody is living.
Filial was the worst. of
You've
them
all had a good life.
He called us crazies and
Well-
said a bunch of mean things about Father.
We are not living.
I did not!
Nobody is living this.
You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It is over.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father.
We are all cooked.
We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
Oh, Fultz is the biggest op. Like,
Little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your reason for all this?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
well, it's gonna happen.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
I'm just making sure I'm all good. Okay.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives.
Well,
It's not like it's never happened before.
well, it's about to
That
happen.
kind of thing is hard to forget.
It's about to
That's
happen.
why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings.
It's over.
A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
It is absolutely over,
You've
bro.
been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Motherfucker.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry.
Are you fucking serious?
I owe you both my life.
Goodbye.
I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Rules are also meant to be broken. Type shit.
Why? Why?
That's from the trailer.
That's
I was
enough,
wondering who that
Filial.
was.
We made a mistake. And we should own up to it. We broke the rules. Plain and simple. And now we have to face the consequences.
Y'all a little too. Some of y'all a little too underreacting.
I'm sorry, Sheplo. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Who the hell is we?
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
Delph.
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Fuck shit is about to happen. It's going down.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Yes!
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did. Does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please, reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
They all dead, bro. It's about to happen, boy.
You.
About to happen, boy.
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
It's not a go,
Draw
Dad.
your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father, are
Yup.
you referring to a duel?
Oh, it ain't no duel if it's 3v1.
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered.
They
Traitors
fight-
must be punished.
They fight right here?
However,
That would be... That
resolving
makes it...
disputes
Oh,
with
yes,
a
right.
duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Bede. Father in a duel?
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Damn. You had to say it like that. But here we go. Here we go. If this is what you want, is what you gon' get. Oh yeah. They gonna have to. Oh my god!
Did you hear that, Traveler?
Here we go, boys.
Him and the others have to duel the Knave. What should we do? Can they really win something like that? If they lose,
No.
more people from the house are
No.
really going to be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Is executing them really what she wants? Probably not. Maybe. I don't... Uh-oh.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Back then, she never actually answered my question. No, she's really good at avoiding questions. But that makes the answer pretty obvious. She doesn't want to.
Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
There's no way the Knave will lose on purpose. Although...
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
Oh my! There's no way!
Any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation.
Oh
And
my...
lend
Oh,
your help
oh, this
to
goes
the
in.
House
Best
of the
story quest about best story quest on the planet.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
We got out. Oh my gosh!
Traveler?
This is too good! I'd like to see for myself what the Force can do.
You're asking to join the duel against the Knave?
Let's go! I can do this. That's okay.
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Let's go!
All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon,
my
and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
The music started playing like, nah, fuck that shit, get out of here. It's time, bro. It's time, boy. It's time. Hey, my God, we're talking about it. I'm not ready. Wait, I'm not ready, bro. Oh my God, I don't know what to do.
My turn now.
No, it ain't. Watch this. Okay. I indeed did not cook.
A turn for the better.
I indeed did not cook.
Shine down! Inazuma shines. Watch out for father's movements!
Oh, what are we doing?
My turn now.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I gotta do close range, right?
Now that's more like it.
Oh yeah. Oh, you like that? Oh my Lord, what's happening?
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Over here!
Where's over here?
Have a taste of
The next charge attack will be Scarlet, but what the hell's going on? Oh my Lord. Ow, I'm dead. I'm dead. It was a good one. It was a good one.
Share your energy. Running is of little use.
It was a good run, boys. It was a good run, boys.
Get in gear!
Get in gear? I was giving this crowd damage? I can't do this.
Trapped like a bunch of
Remember, health comes first.
This is so hard. I do not have the right team. Oh my goodness.
Now for chance.
What for what? Come on, I hate them.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Wait, dodge attack! Uh-oh. Cutscene? Oh my god! Oh, what's happening? So this is where the weekly is? Oh my god! No way! Oh, we are so done. Oh, it is so wraps. Oh, hell. That is just pair rare. This is actually pair rare. Don't the spiders have 8 legs, though? Yeah, it's over, bro. I don't have a damn charge attack.
Cut. Watch out for
You cannot do that to me, bro.
It's all that remains.
That was cheesy.
Like an emergency.
Uh-huh, with the hand. Whoa. Charge attack. Oh, yeah, you want smoke?
Now for chance.
Over here.
I'll take
Sometimes only the beginning.
What happened? Okay, cutscene. Oh, we're too late. Oh my god. Hey. What was that? Oh, hell. Oh, yo, for a minute. Oh my god, for a minute, you will go.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, true. Bond of life.
Oh, I know.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Father!
Of course. This is so peak.
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Type shit. Oh, dual blade. Bro, she's 3 phases. Oh my gosh. I can't do this. They can't really run. No! The dual blade. Ain't no way the dual blade did that. Look how slow she's walking, bro.
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
With the dual blade, too. Oh my, that's peak. This cutscene is peak Genshin Impact. What happened?
A crimson moon?
Crimson moon? Like, is this like a plane of euthymia type shit?
I can't move.
Oh.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
We're not done, right? You ended at that? No! That wasn't even the full boss fight! Are you kidding me? That was unbelievable.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all.
Oh my gosh.
We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you all right?
Lenny, given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of
Really?
this,
Because they did
I'm
not seem
prepared
that
to
way.
change the method of execution. Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe.
What?
I didn't lose a single one.
They gotta drink the poison?
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment.
Uh,
Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
what?
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization.
What?
In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
Isn't that what some people want? So that means the young man that I thought looked familiar, the one selling newspapers, he must have been in the same horror we saw on the list of executions. He wasn't killed at all.
Memory.
Really?
Mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
I didn't catch that, dude. No, if my understanding of the Knave is right, she really thinks of that as killing him. The Herrera that lived in the House of the Hearth is dead. The one that remains simply a normal person just living his life with his beloved. Even so, it's much better than actually ending the lives. Sure, yeah.
You're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go.
Dang.
Because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Is this every member of the, every citizen of the House of the Hearth?
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. I need to know...
I'll remember.
I don't know what waver means.
Dry your
but...
tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Linny and the others as well.
Oh my gosh, dude.
I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
Wow.
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
Well, there's the key right there. Hey, you don't want to be a part of the House of the Hearth anymore? Just betray them. Just, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh.
Father.
Let's go.
Unbelievable.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Hell no, you a damn snitch.
Thank you.
Clairvy's still there.
Clairvy.
Don't tell me this is the end of the quest. Don't you dare tell me this is the end of the quest. Okay. Oh, I've never...
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
I've never wanted to be a rock so bad.
You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Damn. Dude.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little.
Hell no.
Look, she's done speechless.
No point. If this is really Clairvy's younger self, then I would say she's probably had enough lines.
Oh. Okay then.
Huh? That's it? You accepted it just like that?
Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her.
Sounds like Chi-Chi.
Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she?
Yup.
Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon.
Oh my gosh, man.
In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky.
This is unbelievable.
You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, for the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die.
I never imagined I would say something like that.
'Cause you're 6.
I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you.
Does she have bags under her eyes?
If I could do it all over again,
That's so
I
hot.
still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine.
Oh.
The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all
That's
secrets
what she was
pertaining to
talking
the
about.
organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past.
Okay, that's kind of goaded to Nervalet.
Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
It ain't pretty. I mean, it is, but it ain't.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Of course! We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
3 days is generous. Talk about Land of Animo. Wait, I have to talk about this? Talk about Animo.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard, playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Land of Geo, Nation of Contracts.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
One of them is dead.
It's just too bad
She
Perry
would,
doesn't like
technically.
wearing dresses. And Mother, well, She probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Who else is she reminding me of? Shit. Like, who else could her voice actor be?
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like?
Hot.
I once
What?
saw a drawing of this one guy with horns on his head and a super scary face.
Are
Are
you
there any
talking about...
yokai like that?
You're not talking about Ito, are you?
Oh, sounds like you're talking about... Yeah, we've met one, and let Paimon tell you, they're not nearly as scary as they look.
That's funny. And then Dendro, Nation of Wisdom.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons. But at the academia, I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life actually sounds pretty great.
You tell Claire about all the various nations. Eventually, the conversation returns to Fontaine, the nation she once
The
called home.
situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
That was almost a year ago, bro.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super
Oh
quick.
my!
All
Take
thanks to
the damn
Paimon, of
glasses
course.
off.
How'd you do that? Come on, tell me.
No.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Is she Nahida's voice actor? That's who I was trying to think of. Nahida. It sounds like Nahida. Kirby's listening really intently to Paimon's story, talking about her time in Fontaine. She seems really happy, like all of her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax. But I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Damn! As time passes, she'll probably forget everything we told her and go back to being that scared little girl who can only hide in the shadows. That sucks! I was so busy thinking and almost didn't notice. The sun has risen. No. No. The sun is gonna rise. She's gonna disappear. Oh my god, we get another cutscene?
Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
Oh!
You're saying that I can finally leave?
She's in the sunlight!
I get to experience the outside world as well?
I want to cry, bro.
Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older.
Oh no!
Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel.
I can't do this today.
Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
I can't do this today, bro. Man.
Clairvy.
Why?
She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures.
Oh, that would have been lovely.
But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Oh, hi, Lenny.
Father?
It's Lenny! Hey, Lenny!
Well?
What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Okay, bye. Damn. Damn. I feel for you.
Father, The bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
Wow.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house.
No way, dude.
Yet you seem to have different ideas, I must admit. I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility, one not so easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family.
Type shit.
You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
I think she would have done that anyway, but...
You're a hero, Linny.
Look at this.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life.
Ah!
She must have had it all planned from the beginning.
Yep.
From the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that
First
strength,
6-star character incoming.
you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish.
Yep.
The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
You've done so much for me, Father, and that kindness must be repaid. Plus, with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
She going against the Fatui?
Having members
the other
who longed
Harmages?
for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter.
Oh.
No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Did she just say that she's gonna go against the Fatui?
As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
Always.
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
What the fuck? Wait till 2 days later? Bruh. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I have no words. I have no words. Actually, I do have words, but we're not done yet. We're not done yet.
This work is simple.
Didn't Lenny?
We're not. Oh, wait, huh? Dang it! Didn't Lenny said he was at the hotel or something? Blah, blah, blah. Let's go talk to him. Okay, sure. Honestly, I thought it was gonna end right there, but I guess not. All right. What y'all got going on?
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I'm right as rain.
I knew you'd come out unscathed.
What does that even mean?
Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days.
Ugh.
I couldn't even turn over.
Oh, hell, that's my worst nightmare, bro.
Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone?
Ish?
Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Yeah, we bid her farewell. We bid her farewell under a blanket of sunlight. Her wish has been fulfilled.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us 2 days ago and told us about what happened with Crusabina and Clairvy. Actually, I've met Crusabina before.
Wait, really? It must not have been that long ago.
Wait, what? You've met the former Knave?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth.
Okay, so in the animation at the end, where Arlecchino was like, I shall be your father, whatever, with that kid, that was not Fremine.
Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating. When I joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames.
She burned all the other
along
lists!
with the painful memories they represented.
Wow.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself. The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past.
That's very
She was
fair.
worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
Yeah, see, she's got the mindset of like a good caretaker Arlecchino, but she does it in such a scary way because she has to uphold the rules of the house.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crusabina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been.
Yeah.
The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Hey, man. Don't think about that. She saved you in the end.
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But Even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home.
Yeah, you don't really know any other way.
We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here,
I thought they couldn't leave.
we will always have a home.
Well, maybe they can now.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
You're damn welcome.
Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Right. Just invite us back as guests and we'll call it even.
You're welcome anytime.
Are Filio and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning.
Oh, nice.
They didn't recognize me. From
Oh,
what I could tell,
they
they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Did they drink the stuff?
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Oh my god, bro. Oh! What the hell is that? I'm done. I'm done. That was the most goated story quest of all time. That was just the most goated thing I've ever seen in my life. That was just the greatest thing I've ever experienced. Like, bro, like, are you kidding? Are you kidding me? That was unbelievable. We already kind of knew a lot of the stuff that was going on, like with Arlecchino's past and everything. So I was expecting more of the Crimson Moon and the Eclipse and like that stuff of the past with like Per and Harry and stuff. But oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. I love that idol. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm so glad this was still kind of like about what we learned in the animation, because it was just unbelievable. It was absolutely unbelievable. And I think she does have bags. How did I never notice those? But I'm done. That was the coolest thing I've ever experienced. The story, her past, it definitely makes a little more sense now. But I definitely think with the Murmuria and stuff, there's going to be more, even more, probably we'll learn about not only her past, but maybe like the Crimson Moon and stuff like that. I'm definitely assuming we're going to learn a little more about that. So, also, she said she's not from Fontaine. We all thought she was, but apparently not. I'm thinking she's from Snezhnaya. I mean, that's the only other thing I could think of. I mean, she was here in Fontaine, when it happened, when she killed Clarivy and all that stuff, right? I mean, was that the same House of the Hearth in Fontaine? Because the current House of the Hearth is in Snezhnaya. But was there a House of the Hearth in Fontaine? Like, why was the past Knave and Arlecchino and Clarivy in Fontaine at that time? That's I think one thing either they missed or I just have yet to understand. If anyone in the comments can ask that or can answer that for me, and maybe I could look it up myself, that would be great. I would love to know. Also, this idol literally lasts forever, and that's really cool. Like, she's literally not moving. I love that. I absolutely love that. She's like, ugh, what are you doing? I'm waiting. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I will see you all later. All right.
Everlasting as the moon.
Bye-bye now.